All right, listen, real quick, it's always funny to goof on Mark Harris, who was here. Mark Harris, if you remember, the reason he is now famous is he married a very old woman, Martha Ray. And he's a bit of a character, and he's an admitted bisexual. I believe he's getting more and more gay. I think he's well into the gay area. And
I don't know how, you know, he came in here straight. I don't know what happened.
When he first started coming in here, he tried to act a little bit straight.
But he kept saying, I am straight.
Oh, here he is. Yeah. Wait, here's his song playing.
Dear President Clinton, I did write this song for you to thank you on behalf of Martha Ray.
Oh, we should be playing the message for Saddam.
I know we had our
Where is the
problems.
message for Saddam?
That is
really
funny.
don't know.
Yeah, hey, stop this for a second.
You know, you told me not to do. You told me
it was so bad.
It was awful.
Give it back. I'll get it.
Give it back. Get it for her. Now that he wrote a new song, but it's the same song.
Right, with different words.
My calling card. How are you?
And what is this giant picture you're holding? Gary, hold up the picture that Mark Harris has.
Why is he carrying it? That's not wallet size.
Are you carrying a picture of yourself? Oh, you think that's gorgeous?
No, actually, my
Look at this face.
thinks that's gorgeous.
Why are you holding a big picture of yourself?
Well, I have to bring it over to a club. We're doing the musical that I conceived, Dorian Gray.
You conceive the musical?
As the musical, right.
Where do you do... Let me ask you something. Let me be honest.
Conceiving.
First of all, let me be honest with you. Every time you're here, you're conceiving. Remember your TV pilot and all these things?
Your game show.
Not one of these things has been seen. When is it going to dawn on you that you're really not?
Your Geraldo show.
Hey, let me tell you something.
What happened to your Geraldo show that you were going to produce?
No, I didn't produce. I pitched a few ideas.
And what happened to those ideas?
Well, they didn't use them.
And what happened to the pilot you were shooting?
Which pilot?
The game show pilot.
Oh, yes. Well, we're using that for something, seriously speaking.
Yes, they're lining a cage.
No, we are.
With it now.
Still, wouldn't you be...
Still lining a cage with the pilot.
No. Well, I'm not going to plug that. Let's just talk about Dorian Gray.
What?
Did you get your invitation?
To what?
Dorian Gray.
No, what is it? You can see... what was Dorian Gay? Dorian Gay.
Right, I knew it.
Dorian Gay.
Right.
Is it called Dorian Gay?
Oh, please, yeah.
Is it called Dorian Gay?
No, that was a...
let me say something to you. I'm going to say this real quick.
Please.
When you first came in here and you were trying to convince everyone that you were really Martha Ray's... You were trying to convince everyone that you were Martha Ray's real husband and the you were going through with the daughter. Martha Ray's daughter was challenging the marriage because you were gay. You said, hey, listen, I am not gay.
She wasn't challenging because I'm gay.
Really?
No.
Well, I think that had something to do with it.
She was suing her mother before we got married.
You were a young man. You were a young man who married a wealthy woman who could barely...
I love that young.
No, you were a young man who married a wealthy woman.
Yes.
Older. A very old woman.
33 years.
Look at you, see old scars from his surgery.
Where?
All over your neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Chin.
Jesus.
Well, it's not all healed. It's all lumpy, you mean.
What are you
Hey,
doing
we're
to
going to call Dr. Glick after this. No, we're not going to call Dr. Glick.
Now you are so gay. I mean, you are not even trying to act straight.
I'm not trying to act anything.
The first time you came to see me...
Firestein look straight.
The first time you came to see me, you told me you were straight.
It was right. No, did I say
yes.
Yes.
And then you admitted you were bi. And now I believe you're full homo.
Well, I'm doing nothing, actually, if you really want to know my sex.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you're doing nothing.
Let's put it this way. The last time when you asked me, Robin, you said, well, you're always going to Paris. You're always going to Germany.
Yes.
Well, what's there? So I just looked. I said, well, let's say a Wiedersehen. I just came back from Paris. We could now say bonjour.
Oh.
I'm going to throw up.
This was the stuff he was... You know how I said he has this little repartee that he goes through?
Right.
Yes.
In the breaks, he'll finish one of these wacky songs, and then he'll start talking to the audience. He'll say something like that. Everybody looks at each other like, do you know what he's talking about?
Do you know that no one knows what you're talking about?
Well, you know something...
Do you have any clue?
No, not really.
I mean, really, when you talk, no one knows...
the paper going over my head, no.
We have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I am telling you, there are times Mark talks to me, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't even know if the words go together.
New Year's Eve, the Washington Shoreham Hotel, New Year's Eve. I'll be playing there. So
doing what?
No.
What do they have, tennis courts?
No, we put a little act there together. It's 4 guys, 4, and a whole lot more.
Four, you and 3 other guys.
Right.
Oh, cool. And 4 guys.
4 guys.
And who are these 4 guys?
I know.
Are they married to Martha Ray, too?
One's a comedian, the Bullhorn. You must know him, Jackie, right? Glenn Super?
The Bullhorn.
Mr. Bullhorn?
He's from Long Island, we all know him.
Yeah, Mr. Bullhorn.
Then we have a young guy that...
the Bullhorn.
The Bullhorn. Does all these Mark impressions in underwear, and he's going to be...
So you're going to be with a guy singing in his underwear?
No, we come out individually.
But, okay, so this guy comes out in his underpads.
Right.
And parades around Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And then we have this...
Mostly men in the audience?
I don't know who's making
when you
go $45. What do I know? It's a funny show.
But is it mostly males who come to see these shows?
Well, if not, there's a lot of pretty ones. I don't know. There's a lot of women, guys, everything.
There are?
Yeah.
But I say this is probably appeals to a homosexual audience, having a guy in his underwear singing, doing Marky Mark.
I don't know. He never played Washington
Marky Mark appeals to gays, so I don't see why somebody imitating him wouldn't.
Right.
And then the other day, we were looking for this fourth guy, couldn't find him. We found him. He's working in Bergdorf's, but he's... what do you call that when they... Well, he dresses up after hours, and he's going to do a whole female impersonating...
He doesn't know what you call that.
Jim
Is that a drag thing? Jim Gender?
Yeah, he said, you know him?
I know him, Jim Gender.
What do I know?
I don't know anyone named Gender.
Well, anyway, so
Jim Gender. So first is a guy with a bullhorn.
Right.
Then the second guy parades around naked, almost naked, and sings.
But yeah.
Then the next guy dresses up as a woman.
Right.
And then you're the showstopper.
I come out with 3 chorus girls singing the opening number to Dorian Gray.
And what is the opening number to Dorian Gray? You wrote the music?
No, Joe Michaels, Jackie's friend. Great. No, I wrote my death scene. That's the only song I wrote.
We wish.
Yeah, you wish.
That's a fantasy scene.
No.
So you wrote Dorian... The great Dorian Gray story was written by who?
Oscar Wilde.
Okay, and you feel qualified to rewrite Oscar Wilde's works and turn them into a musical?
Hey, this is going to be 1995.
I see, and you went to the Oscar Wilde estate and asked permission for this?
No, but while I was in Paris, I never knew this. Someone took me over to the hotel where he lived and died. That L'Hotel Hotel, gorgeous place.
I see, so you feel...
Yeah, I did all my...
Did you contact him?
For the part, there's a whole...
Sing the song, Dorian Gray.
No, my throat is too dry this morning. I have a lot of meetings.
You're in show business. You have a lot of meetings.
Yeah,
what meeting do you have?
Well, we got the piece goods, but we don't have the cutting for my first shipment for that Both Ways clothing company. We narrowed it down just to jogging suits.
I will predict you will see none of these things.
He says, you know what? They don't want to go unisex.
But for the jogging suits, that's the only thing that made sense.
You know he's making all this up. You know there's no they.
I got the piece goods, but not the cutting.
Well, we'll get it. It takes time.
When he's not writing plays, rewriting Oscar Wilde's works, he's busy with piece goods. Yeah, you're a busy man.
Yeah, it's either that.
Have any of these things paid off and made some money yet?
No.
So how are you living? Off of Martha Ray's estate?
Can't do that. That money's put away.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you get money?
Put away, all right. What?
Same way I get airline tickets. Same resource.
It's okay to rewrite it because he saw the hotel where the guy stayed.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I never knew.
I'll have to check into the legalities of that.
It's public domain, like Phantom Show.
I see.
Except I put it with plastic surgery, you see, and all that.
Oh, you have plastic surgery. Oh, I see.
In the park.
In other words, the story of Dorian Gray
is... As the painting ages every decade and it gets so ugly and old, that's when I'm just presented with it. You do that.
Draw a dartboard on that giant picture. Do me a favor, Jackie.
Then we have a Frankenstein moment where, a nip and tuck.
So you will sing this song about Dorian Gray. What is the opening number again?
Another Night of Beauty.
Let me hear a little of it. Give me a little of the tune.
No.
If you're an entertainer, you entertain. Don't come here in front of millions of people and tell me you're not a singer. If you're a singer, let me hear you sing.
I didn't do that.
Let me hear the opening number.
Put on the message.
No, let me hear the opening number to Dorian Gray. I have to hear a little. Just give me a couple of bars.
If he's going to do 8 shows a week, he's got to be able to.
No, who's doing 8 shows a week?
If you do Broadway.
If it gets to Broadway.
It probably will with your talent.
Oh, you do.
Now, go ahead. I'm serious. I'm a big Mark Harris fan. Let me hear a couple.
I know you can make fun of this.
I won't. I swear I will not.
It's another night of beauty. It's a fantasy parade. Every hair, nail, and eyebrow must impress each fine highbrow who have come to see the garments we display. Now play Saddam. That's more fun. In between the war effort, at least. Why don't you play Saddam?
And you will sing that, and people will pay money.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very good.
Well,
okay. Well, what do I know about show business?
Well, you're making a movie, aren't you?
I certainly am, Mark. It's not as good as that, though.
With a beard? With a beard?
Yeah, I'm growing it out for the film, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay.
So where's Gary with Saddam?
Where's the Saddam song, Gary? I want to hear. Let me take a break.
Gary, I'm sure, will hustle in with this Saddam song.
By the way, Mark, you're what are you promoting? Quickly, because I have so much to get
New Year's Eve, Washington, D.C.
You're already
This
promoting
hotel
New Year's
is gorgeous.
You're promoting New Year's Eve early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Early,
so in other words,
early.
advance ticket sales.
Yeah, the book.
And it will be you and the three guys.
Three guys.
And it will be...
4 guys, 4, and
a whole lot more. Hey, you remember the
4 guys, 4.
With Mr. Bullhorn. Hey, he's getting a good plug.
The bullhorn seems a little out of the whole...
We're like, you know, what doesn't fit out of these 4 things? It's like an SAT.
Wait till you see where we put the bullhorn.
That's where it fits.
Everything has a theme.
Yeah.
You have become so much more effeminate since
Really?
I know you. Oh, please.
Not the leopard.
In the beginning, he tried.
He's almost a
I don't try
transvestite at this point.
He has an old wife. She's missing her legs. And, I mean...
Why can't they find them?
Well, they had to cut him off, right? Right, Mark?
That's blue humor. No, it's
It's blue humor.
That's blue humor. Sad.
If you were married to Mark, you'd have your legs cut off, too. Are you still married, technically?
Technically?
Yeah.
Legally.
You are?
Of course.
Have you seen her recently?
Of course. I just left the other day to come in here.
How is she, by the way?
She's very ill.
She
very
is.
bad.
How could you leave?
Yeah. If she's so ill, why wouldn't you stay?
Because, first of all, she knew that I was working on this Dorian thing, and she heard the music when she was able of comprehending it, and she really liked it. But you make a choice in life.
You try to get serious. He's always got her dying, but yet she holds on. I'm glad she holds on. I want her to hold on another 50 years. No, I know you don't.
You know, but at this point, there's no quality in life at all. It's very sad, but you can't get serious.
So if there's no quality in life, how did she know your music was good for Dorian Gray?
She was okay a few months ago.
Oh,
she's slipping.
Martha.
Oh, there you go.
Martha, blink once. Blink once if you like my song.
Ask when she slipped. Was he singing?
Yeah.
She was trying to get away. No, but she did see the tape of that.
Thank God you.
In New York.
Thank God you took her money though and built that disco dance hall.
We're not in the house yet. It's not going to be ready now till April.
Good idea building that house. I'm sure Martha will be able to enjoy it with no quality of life.
It will be a lot easier for her.
It will. All right. A disco he built her.
Wasn't
the woman lost her leg, and he's
for a legless
nightclub.
That was long before
a nightclub for a legless woman.
He just said it won't be ready till April. There's no hurry.
No,
she's on her last legs.
No legs.
Oh, she's not on her legs.
Too sad.
She's past that.
Let's do something really funny instead of these cheap shots.
Cheap shots. Oh, please.
Cheap shots.
Oh, cheap shots.
Cheap shots.
Nothing cheap about this show.
Where's the other guy that usually sits over there?
We threw him out. Like we're going to do to you in about a minute. Yeah. All right, here we go. Mark Harris singing A Message for Saddam Hussein.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Well, it's in the desert.
And then I'm throwing him out of here.
Now listen to the words.
Dear Saddam Hussein, I'm stating publicly, you're just another crackpot enemy.
Isn't this the same tune as the other
That's
song?
in my calling card. Yeah.
Why don't you get a new soundtrack? Write a new song.
Well, this is all new instrumentation.
Oh, it is?
Leo DeLion did all these musical instruments. Leo DeLion.
Not a liberator, just another mustache dictator. And all around the world.
He is so proud of himself. And look at what he's wearing. He's wearing a leopard skin jacket.
Not real leopard. You can't do that.
Right.
By Leo DeLeopard.
We're gonna have to take you out.
The jacket keeps hitting Mark in the head with pieces of paper.
Doesn't matter. Keep going.
So and it bounces right off his head.
Right. So does all this conversation.
Right off his hair.
Disturb that hair.
No, that hair is like frozen on his head.
We're talking about wigs.
You do look good, though. You look handsome. You do. You're a handsome man.
Surgery.
To preserve for all the world democracy.
Can you imagine, like, when he has a little bit of power, like, around, I guess he has some garment industry. There must be a couple of lackeys who hang around him who probably get yelled at all day. Takes out all his anger on them.
They think I'm nuts.
Yeah, everyone thinks you're nuts.
I don't understand. I really don't. I'm serious. I know I'm old.
All the projects you talk about, and none of them have come to fruition. Doesn't that tell you something?
Try again. What do I know? I'm having a ball.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you are. Yeah, okay.
Bonjour. Oh, that is another show.
You don't have a boyfriend?
Yeah, now I do. But
you do?
Another show. That's
Oh,
Paris.
really?
Yeah. Continue the song.
You met someone in Paris?
Yeah. But continue the song. Then we can.
When did you meet this guy in Paris? Seriously, when did you meet him?
The last trip. He's
Really?
the one that brought me to the Oscar Wilde.
Martha Ray doesn't mind that you're dating a guy?
I don't think so.
No. Have you discussed it with her when she was, of course, lucid?
I'll discuss it with the nurse first.
Really?
He'll discuss it with
Yeah,
the
he's getting
nurse
married.
first?
He's getting married to a 30... Oh, well, he's a little younger.
I see.
That's another thing.
And you got some young boy in Paris?
Probably.
Oh, look at him biting the bottom lip. Oh, boy.
Your boyfriend is 30?
No, his girlfriend is 30.
No. Your boyfriend.
His girlfriend is 30.
He's younger.
He's getting married.
The guy your lover is engaged to be married? Is that what you're saying? And how does that make you feel? Why would he marry a woman?
Who the hell cares?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm being
married.
serious, honestly. No, yeah, right. But
Can we call him?
You want to call him in Paris?
Yeah. And you've had sex with this guy?
Yeah.
Did you go all the way?
Why did you interview him February?
Did you go?
Coming in
all right, good. You're going to bring your boyfriend in?
Yeah.
And his wife doesn't mind that he's having gay sex with you?
He didn't tell her yet.
I see. How'd you meet
going
this
to
guy?
the wedding?
At the hotel.
You met him at the hotel?
He's going to be maid of honor.
I'm going to be maid of honor. What do I know? The whole thing's so confusing.
You met him at the hotel, and he was a really handsome guy?
Yeah, very handsome. The whole thing's confusing to me.
And did you make it the first night?
No. I went to London the next day.
How did romance start? How did it blossom?
He called me for dinner. I mean, he works for the hotel. He does publicity for them. So
you had an inkling. You had the gay radar on. You knew that there was something.
Radar, nothing. They come to me. What do I know?
Oh, they come to you.
He's
the whole thing was
always
very confusing.
being hunted.
I'm serious. It was confusing.
Well, you're a handsome guy. I imagine a lot of guys dig you.
Too young.
Oh, but you couldn't help yourself.
No, I helped myself. Later. Much later.
And who introduced the two of you? Leo the Lion or Leo the Leopard? All right, you know what?
Are we going to finish this Saddam song?
No.
No.
Let me tell you, that leopard coat is a bone smuggler magnet.
Yeah.
I mean, if
he doesn't know why they come to him.
Yeah, he doesn't. Why do they come to me? I don't send out any vibe. After all.
Attention, all gays. Check out the coat. Check out the coat.
Warning.
He swore to me the last time we talked that he wasn't even interested in anything.
That's why it was so confusing.
Please.
So the guy takes you out to dinner. The guy takes you out to dinner, and you're thinking, wow, he's a really handsome man.
Let me put on my coat.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
What were you thinking? Oh, my poor Martha.
No, I was thinking of all the projects that I'm working on, and I was telling him he's in publicity. He had a lot of good ideas.
Can you imagine these two guys?
Good ideas on. I'll get you up to that room.
The only thing that these guys accomplished was pleasing each other's buttocks.
No, none of that.
No, you didn't go into that?
No. Forget that.
Really?
He doesn't do that.
Are you Thor?
Are you Thor?
Are you Thor? Are you Thor?
No.
You are not?
No, but we're not doing any more of this song?
You didn't get a good workout?
No.
So you're having dinner, and he's discussing all your delusions with you and figuring out ways to promote you.
Delusion.
Because none of these things have come to fruition. Even your Dorian Gray play, I haven't seen this anywhere.
Just started.
All right.
Yeah. You got your invitation. Are you coming there?
Coming where?
I didn't see any invitation.
It was sent here.
We didn't get it. Your publicity man didn't get it.
Ask Gary.
An invitation. Yeah. Where's he getting money for invitations?
Where am I getting all this?
Is this from the Martha Ray estate?
No.
You swear to God?
I swear.
All right.
Absolutely no.
All right. So you get.
Well, when I found out the guy had money, I said, "Well, gee, he's nice."
No, you meet the guy in Paris, and you start talking, and then you're having dinner, and then
No, we didn't just go to dinner. I said, "I'm going to London tomorrow," and that was it. Goodbye. And I said, "I'm checking back into this same hotel next week when I came back."
So you go back next week, and then what happens?
We go out to dinner.
And then when do you start kissing and stuff?
Start kissing? Not that. I don't know.
You went out to dinner again.
And we went out to dinner 4 times.
And then sex begins. Four dinner dates.
It was very interesting. It's so interesting. You should know from. It's still confusing.
Were flowers waiting for you in your room each time?
No.
Nothing romantic?
No.
And you go out to dinner each time, and does he say to you, "I'm very attracted to you"?
We're really talking about a lot of business.
And you never bring up gay sex or gayness or I'm attracted to you?
No, he said...
Because it's obvious you're gay.
He said in English, in French, he said that all the Americans have so many problems with sex and all that. You're so Puritan.
There's the tip-off right there.
So you start touching each other under the table between courses? To prove that you're not Puritan?
Hotel lobby.
Yeah, like Mark Harris. Mark, the French, putting us down. Like, we're so Puritan. Mark Harris, there's no Puritan there.
That's what I tried to tell him.
This guy open to everything.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Yeah. Was the guy big?
There was an Eiffel Tower in his pants.
No.
He wasn't?
No. We had to get over the age problem.
Oh, you got over that. And what happened? You brought him up to your room?
Yeah, it was my room, all right.
Yeah. Did you bring him up to your room?
Yeah.
And did you strip him?
No.
Did you peel him like a tomato?
No. We had a lot of conversations.
Did you take off your own clothes? You had a lot of conversations.
No, I called.
And then what happened? He leaned over and started kissing you?
A lot of Courvoisier.
He leaned over and started kissing you?
Something like that.
And did it taste good, his mouth?
No.
What are you trying to do?
No.
I'm trying to make myself vomit. I'm an anorexic. Did he kiss you everywhere? I mean, was he like kissing you up and down your body?
Just about.
Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. and
really interesting.
And how did your clothes come off? Did you peel your clothes off for him and delight him? Did you delight his eyes with the sight of you undressing yourself?
I did a striptease.
I don't know. I was glad I had surgery. But
No, be honest. Did you take off your own clothing?
Of course.
And you didn't remove his clothing? He removed his own?
Yeah.
And the two of you were totally nude in front of each other?
Yeah. It was that smoking I couldn't stand. He
smoked?
Cigarettes. Yeah.
And then you...
But you got over it.
trying to kill himself with cancer.
But you got over it.
And during sex, do you play this rotten song of yours?
This song. No, the words are really cool.
You are a moron. A jackass would be better. Read the U and letter. You are a liar.
All right.
To an Arafat, the fact is that you know it's true. You never...
And you memorize all these songs, right? You could actually sing this by...
No, this one I can't.
But you've memorized the Dorian Gray song.
The whole Dorian, and the dialogue and all that.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow, isn't that important?
That's a lot of work.
Imagine memorizing something that no one is ever going to see.
That's
You know,
a lot
but
of
that's
work.
what cracks me up. He actually gets people to do this stuff with him.
I
To
know.
sit around playing around
Isn't
like
that amazing?
That is amazing. How many people are involved in the Dorian Gray play that you're putting together?
14.
And they've all memorized the script, and you guys have had rehearsals and everything.
Mm-hmm. We're rehearsing more Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night showtime.
In 2 seconds, you know how long it takes me to write a movie? This guy in 2 seconds, he rewrites Dorian Gray.
Well,
boom.
look how
And he
fast I
doesn't have
turned
any
that out.
experience, but he knows it's
Yeah.
Well, look how fast.
Never acted, nothing.
Look how fast they turned that song out for the war effort.
Right, fantastic. Listen, Mark.
Yes.
So here, listen.
Yes,
let's say why you're here. Number one, you are of course the husband of Martha Ray.
That's why I'm here.
And we wish Martha Ray continued whatever. We wish her well. You, on the other hand, we do not wish well.
Well, I thought that was true, Howard. Yeah, you're only kidding, right?
Now go out and pick.
You do wish me well.
Of
right?
course I do.
Of
course. Pick a reckless cab driver on your way out of here today. All right. So here, go ahead and do Dorian Gray. We wish you luck with that. But more importantly, New Year's Eve. If people want to see the Mark Harris
experience.
Four guys, four, and a whole lot more.
4 guys, 4, and a whole lot more. They can buy their tickets in advance.
Yes, right.
How many
now,
tickets? How big a seat theater is this?
200.
200. All 200 people will get to party with Mark Harris.
Right.
New Year's Eve.
Right.
Well, you know, you
What?
want to laugh at New
Start
Year's.
drinking now.
Yeah. You know, I'd rather drive around drunk New Year's Eve. No, and also it's just, I would imagine a lot of people will need a party to go to, and you will provide the entertainment. While
Yeah.
It's a frightening thought.
How lonely would you have to be?
You'd have to be real lonely. Although a lot of guys can pick up other guys at the show, right?
I don't think so. I mean, they can do what they want. It's not my business, but
it's a good place to pick up other guys.
Beautiful hotel, really.
Yeah, what is
really
the hotel
beautiful.
again?
The Omni Shoreham.
All right, so spend New Year's Eve with Mark Harris on stage, Omni Shoreham.
Oh, they're coming on stage?
Yeah, you're going to be on
I am.
stage.
Right?
Oh,
but you're inviting
God's
everybody
sakes.
to rush the stage.
And will you be available that night if anyone wants to take you home to their apartment?
No, I think the Parisian's coming in for New Year's Eve.
I see. The Parisian will be there. So maybe you'll even bring your new boyfriend out on stage. People could see him.
Well, no, I'm going to let him debut here.
Oh, good. You're going to bring him in when?
Absolutely. He's coming in. I don't know. I know he said he's coming in February.
All right. You bring him here February. I'm looking forward to that.
Do you speak French?
I certainly do.
Oh, good.
Yes. Stay away from me.
No, you're
The same French you speak.
Yeah.
Well, Robin, you could interpret.
All right. Very good. The great Mark Harris.
Wow, the great.
Who is
Thank
sitting
you.
there on top of the mother load, which is Martha Ray's fortune. All right. Very
Lots of
good.
luck with your movie.
Thank you very much, Mark. I'll be calling you for the movie. I see Cameo.
You see Cameo?
Yes, I got to throw a guy out a window. Come on, it's a good part.
Francois, you won't believe what they have me do.
No, actually, there might be a part for you in the movie.
Oh,
I
great,
want to discuss with you. Your acting ability has bowled me over.
Maybe we'll put in the Frenchman.
You know what won me over? The Dorian Gray song. I need that in my film.
Not the Saddam Hussein.
Right. All right, we will be back right after these words. Sans Mark Harris. And we'll be back right after this.